Good morning, everybody. My name is Timothy McNeil. I live in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and it's all good too. I got it's morning. Yeah, it's 7:53 a.m. in the morning in Philadelphia. I got my cup of hot coffee too. That's right. This cup of hot coffee, along with my hat, makes my day. I'm a working man. I work hard, and I go out there every day trying to make something happen for myself. I'm self-employed contractor. I do masonry work on my own truck and tools. Okay, I learned all my skills from going on YouTube.com. That's right. I want to talk about. I want to talk about the African American leadership in America. It just seems to me that they're only in it for a paycheck for themselves and votes. As I was witnessing how Joe Biden was actually hollering, disrespecting, pointing his finger, literally growling at the civil rights leaders. They were black civil rights leaders. Those are individuals who are supposed to be representing us, African Americans, right? No. They only represent themselves. They do nothing for us. They never did nothing for us. Promises, 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 promises. That's the Democratic Party thing, isn't it? Promises that don't come through. Well, anyway, Joe Biden, he just, man, I'll tell you, look, he talked to them as if they were just children. He was pointing his finger, hollering at them, telling them, basically, we got nothing coming for our 80 plus percentage, 82% that we sent to put him in office. And I told you, I've been telling you, African Americans, over and over again about our so-called American leaders. They are phony. They're only real when it comes down to putting a paycheck in their pocket and a vote in their goddamn mailbox so they can maintain power. This election, 2020, the presidential election, is going to teach African Americans a lesson between the president who is doing for us, and it's going to show a vice president turned president who, again, never going to do nothing for us. It's a sickening thing. It seems as though I just got this strange feeling that there's a possibility that our so-called leaders are being paid to mislead the African American community. I'm not talking about the brown community, okay? Because the brown community don't stick up for the African American community. The brown community want to piggyback off African Americans, okay? So I'm not going to talk about the brown community. All right, forget them. This is about the African American community. Our black civil rights leaders watch how all these criminal aliens come over our borders, breach our borders, come into the city, and they watch how the Democratic Party they hook them up with a place to live. A lot of them a place to live, jobs and construction, driver's license, insurance, the registration. Listen, if you are illegal, why are you being rewarded as if you are legal. You see, the Democratic Party been stabbing at the African Americans in the back for over 100 years. You don't believe me? Go to youtube.com and type in the history of the Democratic Party. Period. Oh yeah, by the way, if the Democratic Party was positive towards the African American community, I would still be a Democrat today. I'm not a Democrat. The one individual who opened my eyes about what's been happening was President Donald J. Trump. That's right. He showed me who was actually hurting the African American community. It's the Democratic Party. Listen, they might have different faces and different races, but they all communicate on the same level. You understand that? And I'm tired of all you African Americans who keep voting for these candidates because they're black. Just because they got a black face, that don't mean a goddamn thing. The Democratic Party has its own principles, its own policies. And the main policy is to keep the African Americans down. That's right. I said that. You know where I live. You know what city and state I'm from. But don't take my beats, though. Huh? Don't take my beats. Huh? Hey, I found these Beats headphones. Yeah, I was driving down the street, and I'm just getting off there for a minute. I was cruising down Pennsylvania Avenue, and I just happened to see him headphones on the ground. I said, "Whoa, those are Beats headphones." So I went around the block, parked, went over there, picked them up. That's what I got. Beats headphones, free of charge. And they work good too. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get back to that. The Democratic sellout American Party. Oh, by the way, yeah. Okay, I got it back. What I thought. Let me say something else. This is not rehearsed. This is me as I am. I ain't got to put on the front. Okay, I ain't got to put up no front. Okay, I'm straight hood brother. All right, black man. Proud to be black man. Right on. That's right. For as long as African Americans been voting for the Democratic Party, you notice something? I give you 1 minute. Nah, I take that back. Well, anyway, they never did nothing for us. They don't want to do nothing for us. They hire people who look like us, people who march with us, people who's right there rioting with us, people who are there protesting with us, and what they do? They ultimately stab us in the back. That's right. And those people are, I'm going to expose them even more, our so-called civil rights leaders, the Congressional Black Caucus. They're all Democrats. They all had the same agenda. And I told y'all, just because they're all black, that don't mean a goddamn thing. They following a fucking agenda. And that agenda is to keep your black ass in check, keep your ass down, and always make you look like you're the worst of the worst. Huh? Worst of the worst. And the other motherfuckers, they ain't no more worse. So how can we be worse than the worst? And they just as bad as we are. And you know what makes us bad as they are? Our so-called African American leadership here in America. African Americans do not have concrete. Let me say that again. All right? So this way, y'all don't get the shit crossed up. African Americans who live in the United States of America do not have concrete, solid, brick, stone, block, concrete. Let me tell you, they have, look, sometimes I just get so goddamn pissed off, but we don't have solid leadership here in America. I'm sick and tired of all these kiss-ass knuckleheads who look like me, get their ass up there, and then, you know what they do? They do this to us. They do this right here to African Americans. That's what they do. They don't care about us. We have to create our own party. We got to get away from the Democrat. Look, get away from the Democratic Party. Okay? That's proof right there that they don't give a flying fuck about African Americans. Okay? And I'm not talking about the brown race. They got their own representative and own people who back them. Okay? I'm talking about these African American sellouts who take paychecks from the Democratic Party to mislead you. Because I'm gonna give you one good goddamn example. President Donald J. Trump, before he was president, black people put him all on our rap songs. Yeah, that's right. I know. Look, I'm 63 years old. Okay, I remember when rap first came out. Matter of fact, I think I was the best one too. I didn't get paid for it, but I know I'm still the shit. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, anyway, they put Donald Trump in all their songs. All their songs. Yeah, that's right. And all their songs. And the videos. Yeah. Soon as Donald Trump became a candidate for the Republican Party. Oh, by the way, this is to the Republican Party, conservatives. Peace and love. Because the Republicans always try to help African Americans, but our African American leadership who work for the Democratic Party always kept their goddamn mouth shut and always sold us out. That's right. Oh, by the way, let me get back to what I was saying about Donald Trump. As soon as he became a candidate, they label him a racist. And this is part of the sellout part right here I was telling you about. And then the Congressional Black Caucus then labeled Donald Trump during that time a racist. So all the Democratic Party members, including, watch this now, including our civil rights leaders, called him a racist. And they spread it through the black community. I ain't talking about other people's community. That's their business. I ain't talking about the brown community either. That's their business. And they got their own representatives, and I don't give a shit about them. Now, as I was saying, he became a racist. Donald Trump is not a goddamn racist. He hired today African Americans, all races from damn near all over the world. You know what I'm saying? Who come to America looking for a job and go in there, put in a job, get an application, fill it out, and next you know they call him back and he get the job and he's working in America. He was there work for Donald Trump. Did they call him a racist then? No. That's why I tell you about our so-called civil rights leaders. You got to distance yourself away from them. They don't care about us. I'm talking about our African American civil rights leaders and the Congressional Black Caucus and the NAACP, who had a white woman posing as a African American and had her parents come on YouTube and tell everybody that she's a white girl. But she was passing herself off as African American. Now, as soon as I hit YouTube and that blew up, I don't know where she's working at now. African Americans, it's time for us as a race in America to get the fuck away from the Democratic Socialist sellout American Party. Don't y'all see what's happening? Why is it that y'all still asleep? Huh? I'm out here every day busting my ass and trying to make a living. I see the difference. You got criminal aliens running over here making it harder for me to get a job because I got to compete with them. Let me tell you, because our civil rights leaders are not saying a goddamn thing about that. Let me tell you why. They get their votes from illegal criminal aliens who bring their ass over here and subtract jobs from American citizens. Now, this goes to all American citizens. The people who voted for Donald Trump in this 2020 election, I gotta watch my back. You know, I'm in the parking lot, McDonald's. Yeah, they walk up on you. I'm telling you, stick you up. Huh? Well, anyway. I had to take that extra look. You know how it is. I'm in the hood. Okay. This is go to all Americans. The American citizens who voted for President Donald J. Trump. I like to say this to all of you. Thank you. Much love to you. You demand to be better. And you demand to have jobs for yourself to support your family. And that's not going to always happen. Jobs going to be harder and harder to come by for as long as the Democrats keep bringing in these criminal aliens from over the border. That's okay. We're all in this goddamn fight together. Look. Peace and love to all of y'all. I love y'all. This is Timothy McNeil, and this is my morning rant. Take care. Peace with y'all.